Greetings everybody, welcome back to the channel. You're watching Everything Weapons. Anduril brings the Thunder with autonomous Tiltrotor attack drone concept. Thunder is designed to fly deep into hostile airspace at low altitude as a highly autonomous wingman for AH-64 Apaches and MV-75 Cheyennes. This is from the War Zone. Anduril has revealed a new hybrid electric-powered Tiltrotor combat drone called Thunder, which it has developed in partnership with Archer Aviation. Thunder is envisioned as a highly autonomous, pilotless wingman able to fly fast and low in formation with crewed helicopters and tiltrotors like the AH-64 Apache and the MV-75 Cheyenne II. The drones could help hunt down targets, including fleeting ones, while allowing their human teammates to stay further away from threats. Thunder is also being designed to help provide an extra layer of close-in defense for friendly rotorcraft, including against the growing threat of air-to-air drone attacks. All of this is in part of a detailed teaming concept Anduril has outlined to fill what it says are critical operational gaps in current and future conflicts. So Anduril and Archer, both companies, rolled out this Thunder Tiltrotor today around the biennial Farnborough International Air Show in the United Kingdom. A mock-up, which Anduril says reflects a mature outer mold line of the design, will be on display at the show. And they say here, quote, Thunder is very much an attack aircraft, so it is designed for very high performance and low-level flight. Shane Arnott, Senior Vice President of Maneuver Dominance at Anduril, told the War Zone and other outlets during a press call ahead of today's announcement. Very much in that Apache space, say, versus a high-flying surveillance aircraft. At the time of the writing, Anduril has only released relatively broad details about the expected performance and other specifications of the drone, which has been under development for around 3 years now. A first flight is currently targeted for sometime next year, and full flight production could be underway by the end of the decade, depending on demand. The company has also already been working on Thunder together with government customers, but has explicitly declined to name any of them, obviously. It's also worth noting that a version of Thunder configured for commercial applications is also in the works, with Archer Aviation set to release more details on that later this week. So, what do we know about the design? Well, Thunder is a clean sheet design with a relatively traditional tiltrotor layout featuring a high-mounted straight main wing on top of the fuselage. The wing has a single tilting rotor pod at each tip. It also has a V-tail design. In terms of overall size and performance, Anduril describes Thunder as a Group 5 design. The U.S. government breaks unmanned and uncrewed aerial systems into 5 categories. Group 5 is the highest tier, covering anything with a maximum takeoff weight of 1,320 pounds or more, and that can fly at altitudes of 18,000 feet or higher. It will have the ability to work at 18,000 feet, but the intent is for it to be nap of the Earth for most of its life, Anduril's Arnott noted. That's where it will be spending its time. Think about the Apache kind of profile, so you will hit certain altitudes to get your ferry ranges, etc., but when you're in the AO, or area of operations, in combat, you're as close to the dirt as you can get. So Arnott also described Thunder as having the same general top speed and range as the M575 Cheyenne II helicopter, which is now under development for the U.S. Army, and the Army is reportedly expecting the MV-75 to boast a top speed of 320 miles per hour and have an unrefueled range of just under 1,000 miles at 920. This is far above the range and speed offered by any current Army helicopter. Beyond teaming with Apaches and similar attack helicopters, being able to keep pace with the Cheyenne II could be an especially important feature for the Thunder, as We're going to talk about this later. Now, Anduril has also described Thunder as being smaller than the Apache and able to be broken down for transport inside a standard 40-foot shipping container, as it is unclear exactly how much time is necessary to get the Tiltrotor drone out of a container and flying again. Getting it loaded in the first place does require separating their wing structure from the fuselage, obviously, but at least in the design's current form, according to the company, the drone will also have the speed and range necessary for self-deployment. So when it comes to propulsion, a series hybrid electric powertrain enables Thunder to achieve significant range and endurance while still maintaining the necessary precision to closely optimize power through the full range of flight conditions, according to a press release from Anduril. Meanwhile, optimum speed tiltrotors vary rotor RPM, rotations per minute, to maintain efficiency across flight regimes, reducing power demand and fuel burn in cruise and minimalizing acoustic signature to enhance survivability during low altitude ingress. From a survivability standpoint, one of the big tells for helicopters today is just they're very loud, super noisy, right? And the threat can hear when they're coming. Anduril's Arnett also added, when speaking of the war zone and other outlets, quote, "We're at orders of magnitude below the sound level with this particular system than the current systems that are out there today," unquote. The partnership with Archer Aviation, a company whose public profile is focused on crewed, fully electric-powered, vertical takeoff and landing aircraft, has been key here. Anduril also cited Archer's motor technology as being a key feature of the hybrid electric Omen tail-sitting vertical takeoff and landing drone, which was unveiled last year. During the press call ahead of today's unveiling, Chris Bruce, Anduril's president and chief strategy officer, said that he felt that leveraging the immense investment by companies like Archer in the electric vertical takeoff and landing development space had made Thunder possible in a way today that it just wouldn't have been possible 5, 10, certainly 15 years ago. So this is not electric, this is a hybrid electric system, Anduril Arnett also stressed, but in doing so, it actually reduces the complexity of the drive trains. Rotor technology for another firm, Credts, has also been leveraged in the development of Thunder. Credts has a long history in the tiltrotor design space, including work done for the U.S. Army and the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency. So, capability-wise, Thunder is a highly modular design with reconfigurable payload bays in its nose and the center of the fuselage. So the drone can carry up to 10 air-to-ground missiles, 16 launched effects, 4 19-shot pods holding a total of 76 70mm laser-guided advanced precision kill weapon system 2 rockets, or a mix thereof, launchers that extend to either side from the main bay, according to Anduril. Air-to-ground missiles here could include the AGM-114 Hellfires, the AGM-179 Joint Air-to-Ground missiles, or Anduril's Barracuda 100M rockets. The term launched effects is used today to collectively refer to drones configured to perform a variety of missions, including serving as loitering munitions, which can be fired from air, ground, or maritime platforms. Anduril specifically mentioned its Altius 600 design as one potential option for Thunder. This is a rocket, so the Altius 600 can be set up to perform surveillance and reconnaissance and electronic warfare tasks, act as a decoy, or even launch kinetic attacks. So the company has also specifically highlighted the ability of the bay in the nose to hold launchers for kinetic interceptors to take down incoming drones, something that's worth noting. And the APKWS-2 is already a combat-proven, lower-cost counter-drone weapon, including the air-to-air mode. So both the nose and the main payload bays could accommodate other systems such as electronic warfare suits, additional sensors, and or communication packages. In addition, Thunder will have passive sensing capabilities to support general operation and navigation. So Anduril's Lattice proprietary artificial intelligence enabled software package will underpin Thunder's overall autonomous capabilities. The company says other autonomous software could also be integrated to meet particular customer demands. Anduril has already conducted testing of some components of Thunder's autonomy and sensing systems using unspecified surrogate aircraft. So what has been shared so far about Thunder's capabilities brings us to the larger concept of operations Anduril envisions for the drone. So the company says the war in Ukraine has had a especially heavy influence on its thinking around the design. So Anduril acknowledges the dangers that helicopters and tiltrotors already face. This is perhaps best evidenced by the tooting of Thunder's ability to defend against air-to-air drone attacks, something the ongoing fighting in Ukraine has shown to be a very significant threat today in 2026. At the same time, Anduril argues that there are critical missions rotorcraft perform today that cannot be fully transposed onto other kind of platforms, and that drone wingmen like Thunder will therefore be an essential addition to the equation. So they do admit that sometimes it can't just only be the drones, right? Now, runway independence, or at least reducing dependence on traditional runways, has become an increasing mantra across the U.S. military that we've seen a lot over the years. And the company Bruise specifically took aim at the design at lower cost, long-range one-way attack drones could fill with the same kind of mission requirements. So that's pretty much all the most important information. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you learned something or enjoyed the video, consider smashing the thumbs up. Drop a like on the video. It really does help me out in the YouTube algorithm, pushes my videos to new people. Type a comment what you thought of this episode down below. Don't forget to subscribe. Most people who watch my videos unfortunately aren't subscribed, so make me happy. It takes 2 seconds. I put a lot of time and effort into my videos so that they're good for you guys. So subscribe, smash the sub button, ring the bell if you don't want to miss any videos I post in the future. And as always, you've been watching Everything Weapons. Check out my older content as well on my channel. Lots of military videos to binge watch. And until next time, I hope you guys have a good day. Take care.